A woman disguised herself as a wealthy socialite and caught the attention of a billionaire CEO. She used her family's entire life savings to accompany the CEO on his study abroad plans. However, just before their departure, the CEO received a phone call from his family. His family had thoroughly investigated the woman's background and discovered her true identity. Upon learning that the woman had been deceiving him, the CEO boarded the plane to America alone. By the time the woman realized what was happening, the CEO had already taken off. When she tried calling him, his phone was turned off. The woman had a sinking feeling about what had gone wrong, but before she could figure out how to win him back, the CEO's mother called her. Having discovered that the woman had been pretending to be from a wealthy family, the mother unleashed a torrent of harsh words and threatened her never to contact her son again. Knowing she was in the wrong, the woman couldn't argue back. With nowhere else to go, the woman had to stay temporarily at a small motel. When she called home to let her family know she was safe, she lied and told them she had already arrived in America. However, it was a neighbor who answered the phone. The neighbor informed her that her father had tragically passed away that morning. The woman was stunned by the news and immediately packed her things to rush home. When the woman saw her haggard mother, she completely broke down. Although she had deceived her parents out of vanity, she still loved them deeply. It was only after returning home that the woman learned her father had been diagnosed with cancer long ago. Because he knew his daughter wanted to study abroad, he had hidden his illness and emptied the family's savings to support her dreams. The woman was overwhelmed with regret upon learning this truth. Looking at her father's portrait, the woman decided to turn her life around. When she examined the account books her father had left behind, she discovered that aside from some miscellaneous expenses, most of the entries were for her expenses, totaling over $10 million. The woman hadn't realized the amount would be so enormous. To pay off the debt, the woman had no choice but to work multiple jobs. In the days that followed, she worked as a cook in a sweltering kitchen while also doing odd jobs and serving tables at restaurants. During her breaks, she worked as a parking attendant, and at night she took shifts at convenience stores. One day, the woman realized she couldn't continue this way and began looking through job listings daily. She came across a position that didn't require any educational qualifications. The company was only looking for women between the ages of 20 and 35. Following the address, the woman found the location and noticed it was filled with wealthy people. When the woman went in for her interview, the female CEO completely ignored her. Desperate for the high-paying job, the woman chose to be patient. Only after the CEO finished her phone call did she notice the woman's presence, but she simply handed the woman's resume to another employee. After going through the interview process, the woman successfully secured a position at the company.